Hey y'all, I know it's been a while since I've been on and put a video up. It's cold outside, so with that being said, I'm going to be making some chili today. I've already started, as you can see. I didn't really plan on making a video, but I figured what the hell. So far, I got about 3 pounds of ground beef. I have 1 roll of Jimmy Dean regular sausage. I have 1 onion cut up, and I have 1 bell pepper cut up. I will put the recipe and the ingredients as well as the directions down in the comments so you'll know what to do. I also have in here about 2 tablespoons of seasoned salt, Lawry seasoned salt, 2 tablespoons of cumin, a little black pepper. And that's about it right now. I do have a tablespoon of minced garlic in there. So when this gets done and I get ready to do everything else, then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back now. So what I've done, I just strained. I cooked my hamburger meat almost done, but not all the way done. And strained majority of the liquid off. But I left a little bit on there, just to give your chili extra flavoring and not to get rid of all your seasonings that you already put in there. And once I did that, I added 1 package of Williams chili seasoning. And I just let it simmer all together until my peppers and my onions cooked a little bit more, because that's the last thing you want is crunchy peppers and onions in your chili. So, and that's another thing I was gonna say. Don't bother your hamburger meat too much, because you don't want to break it up too fine. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna add in a can of diced tomatoes and a can of chili beans in the sauce, and I'm going to use a can of Hunt's pasta sauce. You can use tomato sauce, but I prefer to use this just because it has a little more flavor to it. I'm sorry, my battery died on you. But as I was saying, I use the pasta sauce. It's the same thing. It just has seasonings in there instead of just plain tomato sauce. But it's optional if that's what you want to use. I have used tomato sauce when I don't have that on hand. But it's really just up to you. But this is just how I'm doing mine. So I'm going to add this in here. The chili beans. And you don't want to drain the juice off of any of your stuff. And I'm trying to hold the camera and do this at the same time. So then what you're going to do, you're just going to mix all this together. 1 minute. Okay, so I'm back. It was hard for me to try to mix everything together and hold the camera at the same time. So all I did was put in the chili beans, the diced tomatoes, and the Hunt's pasta sauce. And the type that I used in that pasta sauce also was just this here in the can, roasted garlic and onion. And I just mixed everything together. So right now what I'm going to do is put in 2 packages of Williams chili seasoning. And probably the way it looks, I don't like my chili really soupy. I like it to have a little texture to it. But and I'm going to put 1 can of water, just one of the cans that I had here, and put that in there. And when I'm going to let it simmer for a little bit, and when it's all said and done, I'll come back and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so now I'm back. What I did, I let the chili go simmer for about 15-20 minutes. Just to let the spices and seasonings set in. What I also did was added 2 tablespoons of sugar, which is optional. I just don't like a really strong tomato taste, so it just knocks out some of the wanginess from the tomatoes. And I'm gonna serve it up. If you want to put more tomatoes, if you want to put more beans, however you like yours is however you can do yours. I'm just not a really big fan of beans, so. But what I am gonna do is put a dollop of sour cream in here. And a few green onions, and there's your chili. Quick, easy, simple, perfect for a cold day. Don't forget to subscribe.